The terrorism charge against Kneecap's Liam O'Hanna, also known as Mo Chara, has been thrown out of court today due to a technicality. The rapper had been charged for allegedly displaying a Hezbollah flag at a London gig last November. His defence team argued that the Attorney General had not given permission for the case to be brought against O'Hanna at an early enough stage in the process, and the judge agreed with them. O'Hanna spoke to hundreds of supporters outside the court.
This entire process was never about me. Never about any threat to the public, never about terrorism, a word used by your government to discredit people you oppress. It was always about Gaza, about what happens if you dare to speak up. As people from Ireland, we know oppression, colonialism, famine and genocide. We have suffered and still suffer under your empire. Your attempts to silence us have failed because we're right and you're wrong. We will not be silent. We said we would fight you in your court and we would win. Today we have. If anyone on this planet is guilty of terrorism, it's the British state. Free Palestine, check it out.
So this final story also involves Tony Blair because Mo Chara was being charged under the Terrorism Act, which he passed into law in 2000. Aaron Bastani, how is that legacy looking?
Pretty awful, right? And it goes back to that first story about ID cards. Even if you agree with this or that policy, and we don't agree with the ID cards thing, even if you do agree with it, I think it just shows giving the state that much power without any kind of opportunity to take that power back is pretty dangerous. And the Terrorism Act, you look at the Hansard debates when it was introduced in 2000, and people said, oh, this will be fine. People won't overstep the mark. That's exactly what's happened. Michael, by the way, just a quick step back. We've done 4 stories tonight. They're all connected to Tony Blair. This is wild. It's not 1997. It's 2025. Are we going to be here in 2045 still talking about Tony Blair? You know, this dude is never ending. It's quite remarkable. But the key point in this story is if you give that kind of power to the state, it's very hard to take it back. It works as well with taxes, right? Once the government starts to collect a certain kind of tax, once you introduce an income tax, even if it's 1 penny on the pound, once you introduce VAT, once you introduce, inheritance tax, very, very hard to turn back the clock. Things only travel in one direction generally. So you need to be very thoughtful when you put new laws on the statute book. That's something I really believe in. And it's an instinct actually that used to be kind of like a center-right instinct, right? Be cautious about new laws that you create. But now they're like, no, we want to create infinity new laws as well. Prescribe everybody, make everything illegal. So maybe it's time the left clawed that back, Michael. I think it's good to have fewer laws, but better laws.